Just want to do a quick run through of my tape collection here. It's going to be fast, not going to explain too much. Just a couple of my favorites to point out. So I got 2814, Rain Temple, Vaporwave from Dream Catalog. I got American Football 1 and 2. Very great albums. It's like math rock. B-Brain's Jungle 2000. That is kind of a Vaporwave jungle mix. B-Brains was a Vaporwave producer, but now he moved to jungle for that album. Black Lung. Amazing stoner doom. Definitely check that out if you like metal. Cavern Outsiders. Kind of stoner, but also mathy. Also check that out. Chessmaster. I forget the actual name of the album, but it's very heavy conceptually. It's about basically about an android that gets turned on, and it goes through this life cycle of various emotions. Clipping, Splendor and Misery. Great album. Very interesting concept. It's about a slave in space and gets stranded on the spaceship running away from his slave owners. Definitely check that out. Great rap album. Computer Graphics Lo-Fi. This just came in. It's like a very lo-fi type of techno. It's like techno, but it also has tape aesthetics built into the sound from the ground up. Okay, Death Grips, Bottomless Pit. You know, oops, shit. Punk rap, experimental hip hop. If you know who Death Grips is, you know what they sound like. DJ Alina, Maniacs. Also just got this in. I haven't listened to it too much, but it's more like hard vapor techno. Have 3 DJ Roswell releases. Murder Burger. None of this real. None of this is real. I absolutely love this tape. And Slush Country. So DJ Roswell is a producer from West Virginia. He takes like, let's see, dungeon synth and hip hop, kind of mixes it together in a very lo-fi style. Definitely check him out on Bandcamp. I have the Respect to Classics Lenticular Dr. Octagon tape. Very awesome lenticular cover. Not sure how well it's showing up on. Oh, I got the. There we go. Very awesome horror rap album. Dream Beats collection. It's actually 3 vapor trap albums in one by Dream Catalog. Dream Catalog, probably the most well-known vaporwave label. And then the Eternal Dream System dual cassette. It's a compilation of Dream Catalog songs. East Troy. It's like dream pop. If you've listened to the Drive soundtrack, it's a lot like that. Not like the Real Human Being song. The Editor, Lost. This one was produced. Let's see. Yeah, there's only 15 of these. I have number 4. Very low quantities. It's vaporwave, but a little bit noisy. I haven't listened to it in a while. I should re-listen to that. Everything is Terrible, Greatest Hits. If you know what Everything is Terrible is, well, you know what to expect from this. Let's see. Good track list. Dwayne's Theme. Definitely a good song. And then I have the Everything Is Terrible Rap Volume 1. Got Rodney Dangerfield smoking a blunt, carrying a boombox. Very appropriate for today. Pink tape. Let's see, Giant Claw, Dark Web. Now this one's a very interesting album. It is like vaporwave, but it has an incredible MIDI aesthetic, and the way Giant Claw uses samples is very unique. Goat Requiem. It's like a folk rock metal psychedelic group. Red tape here. They're on Sub Pop, so they're a bit more well known than most of my tapes. This is Golden Living Room and Telepath split tape. Haunter, self-titled, full length. And then Haunter's EP, that's also self-titled. I don't know why they produced 2 self-titled albums, but they're like slowcore bedroom rock. Leviathan, Scar-Sighted. Incredible, very noisy, blackish metal. It's a dual tape, as you can see. It's an inner sleeve. Or outer sleeve, rather. I'll put that back in later. I also have a piece of paper signed by Leviathan himself. Luxury Elite and St. Pepsi Late Night Delight split. This was from, let's see, Illuminated Paths, I believe. The quality of the tape's lower than I was expecting when I got it, but whatever. It's vaporwave. Let's see, Machine Girl, Gemini. This was, let's see, I think this was from Orange Milk. Orange Milk produces really high quality tapes, as you can see on the how it's printed. Orange Milk also did the Giant Claw tape. This is more electronic, fast-paced electronic, jungle, techno, sample-based. And then this is Machine Girl, Wolf Girl. Yep. I believe there are only 11 of these made because of some falling out with the record deal, with the record label that was producing it. But yeah, I'm actually really happy about owning this. Amazing jungle footwork juke album. Check that out if you like that. And this is a Machine Girl 5-Star Hotel split tape. I actually haven't listened to this yet. I've been meaning to, but I haven't gotten around to it. Hopefully it's good. And classic Mad Villainy, underground hip-hop type thing from Stone's Throw. It's the Record Store Day release. You know who Mad Villain is. Miami Vice, Palm Haze. Probably actually my favorite straight vaporwave album. This is from Illuminated Paths. I believe all of the music on this is actually original, so it's not very sample-based at all. And then this is the Ozcob / Digital Sex Overgrowth tape. from Dream Catalog. Amazing conceptual vaporwave album. Basically, it's about how nature and technology have overtaken the world after some type of apocalyptic event. Very interesting, amazing soundscapes on this. Lots of nature on it, which is very interesting for a vaporwave album. As you can see, it mixes rudimentary CGI with nature on the cover. So even the tape itself adheres to the concept with its green. Perturbator, The Uncanny Valley. Synthwave, great synthwave album. Perturbator is the man. It's from France. Yep. Political Animals, Ego Beast. It's a kind of conscious hip hop. It has a very heavy Sega Genesis theme. I've seen like actual Sega Genesis like cases for this album, but unfortunately I didn't get one. But they did also send me the CD with it, which I have right here. I think no, that's not it. Sorry. Samuel Wells, AM Railway. It's a ambient album. Sea of Dogs, Weak Waves EP. This is quote unquote ocean grunge, which is kind of a heavier type of vaporwave. It became a meme in a lot of vaporwave circles for some reason. I think it just sounds good, but and Steely Dan, Asia, you know, the pinnacle of dad rock. It's like a jazz fusion type thing. Deacon Blues is such a great song. I mean, the whole album is amazing. If you've never listened to this, then definitely check it out. I would honestly give it a 10 out of 10. It's that good. Sublime, Jail Won't Pay the Bills. I got this at last year's record store day. Pretty good album. So yep. Subpixel, The Wave. This tape's very interesting because it's a chiptune album, but one side is the album with live instruments and the other side has the album in chiptune form. Definitely check out Subpixel. He includes things like saxophone in his work. Tommy 86, Transhumanism. This is another synthwave album. Very stylish tape. If you take a quick look at the at the track list, you can see that there's kind of a concept here with AI taking over the world. Hence the name Transhumanism. ACFA 2 by Vanishes. It's a noisy chiptune album. This tape's interesting because there were a lot of different covers that came with this album. I happen to get this one. Well, a lot of different prints, rather. Let me see. Put that out there. This is the print I got with this. There were plenty of other ones. If you check out his Bandcamp, then you can see the full thing. And you should definitely check out his Bandcamp. Let's see, Vapor Error or Vapor. I've never really figured out how to pronounce his name, but Acid EP. Very bouncy, vaporwave influenced music. Got some juke on there. Footwork, just acid house type music. Zombie Shapeshift comes in this interesting VHS inspired case, as you can see. Holds the tape in there. This is like synth krautrock type thing, heavily inspired by 70s and 80s horror movies. As you can see, instruments are bass guitar, synths and drums. Definitely check out Zombie. Zombie's one of my favorite bands. And the final tape I have currently is Zone Eater versus Sea of Dogs. This is from Chamber 38. Just the way they made this tape is incredible. Very beautiful art. Full bleed cassette tape. One side is Zone Eater, which is a side project of Namesh, which is a vaporwave producer. Other side is Sea of Dogs, which I've talked about. Ocean Grunge. But this album in particular is very noisy. Like black metal grindcore samples, which I find very fascinating. It's about time someone actually used black metal and grindcore and vaporwave style sampling techniques. But yeah, that's my current tape collection. I've got a couple more tapes in the mail. One notable one is Viper's "Y'all Cowards Don't Smoke Crack." You may or may not know that name, but it's a great album. Check it out if you like rapping and kind of chopped and screwed vaporwave style production. There we go.